candles, as many of you guys are, and they can get pretty pricey, right? So I've been looking at all of my candles dwindling in these beautiful vases that cost 30 bucks or whatever, and I'm like, all right, yes, I can put flowers in them, but maybe I can actually put a new candle in the same thing. So I decided to reach out to Dierdre of Detroit Rose Candle Company. So we're in Detroit right now, actually, and she's gonna show us how to pour our own candles in the microwave.
In the microwave, you can use the microwave.
Shut up, I'm so excited about that, because I microwave everything. So if I can microwave my own candles,
yes.
Amen. All right, so what do we do first?
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is gather materials, much like baking, right?
Yeah.
You need to know your ingredients, you need to know what you need first. So the first thing you need, obviously, is a container.
All right, can we use the old one? Can we go to Anthropology, buy a candle, use it up, and then
so
use
what
it?
you're gonna do, let's say you burn your candle down. It's not burning anymore, but it's got that little bit of wax left in it. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put it in the freezer. I like to do it for a day if you don't have a lot of time, 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so it's really frozen. Take a butter knife, and then you're gonna gently crack that wax at the bottom and scoop it out. So the next thing that you need is you need a wick. So we have the wick.
All right.
And then we need something to stick the wick in the bottom of the jar. So glue dots, and you're gonna just take the glue dot.
These are the things that are always the pain in the butt to get off the candle.
Exactly.
Putting it in.
Yes.
Okay. Should I do it too?
Yes. The other option is good old-fashioned tape. So you have a little tape, or you have a little Elmer's glue. Stick it on the bottom.
It just needs to be
something sticky. It just needs to be something sticky. So, and then you're going to just put that right in the center. So it's not going to totally stick. So what you want to do is grab this guy right here and very gently tap it down on all sides.
Just gently.
Yeah.
Don't shove it down.
Yeah, because you don't want to break the glass. So you just want to be delicate. With everything you do when you're making candles, you want to be very delicate. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to choose your scent.
And which are popular, easy, beginner scents to start with?
I think lavender.
Okay.
So, and I lined up some lavender for us to play with today. So I love to put, with any floral scent that we use, floral or herbal, if I can put a little bit of like a dried bit of the actual substance in there, that's what I do. So we're doing a lavender essential oil, and we're going to use these buds. So when you're using the lavender buds or any dried petals or anything of that nature, you're just going to take a pinch of it and you're going to put it in first.
Oh, and it floats to the top?
Yeah.
Because I've cheated. I've already bought one of her candles, actually a few of your candles at Christmas time, and I noticed that they're on the top, but we put them in the bottom. I thought you sprinkle them on like donut sprinkles.
It makes sense. It makes sense that I might do that, but the reason you do this, you put it in the bottom, is because it's a dried substance, and so it could light on fire while you're burning it, so you want it to be coated in wax. That's the only way that it's really safe.
I would have totally lit things on fire. If I was don't do this and I was going to try this at home. So don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
The more you know.
Exactly. And then what we do is, I say an ounce to every pound of wax. Okay, an ounce of fragrance oil. You're going to use more of this because this is essential oil. You can do this in the microwave. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pour our wax. All right. What we'll do is you're going to pick this up, and you're going to take the cloth underneath it, might get a little wax there, and you're just going to hold it like this. Just so, because generally this is going to be hot, this wax.
Okay.
And it also helps you with spills, right? So you'll also want to put something down underneath it, right? I don't mind it on this table, but ultimately you'll want to. So what you're going to do is you're just very gently, like I said, always gently.
This is so satisfying.
I know, isn't it nice? Then what you'll do is you take this guy right here, and you're going to very gently again, you're going to kind of squeeze it so you get this middle part right here. Okay, you want it to go through that. Make sure your wick is centered. If you need to move the wick at any point, now is the time to do it, because you see it's already starting to dry just a little bit.
How long do you want to wait for them before you light them?
I would give it a good 6 hours. Okay, so now, as they're drying very gently, again, keyword today, and we're gonna cut it. You want your wick always to be about 1/2 inch from the wax.
Awesome. This was amazing. Thank you so much for showing us. I feel strong, empowered.
Yes,
I
that's
feel
what
like
I
save
want.
money and
Yes,
have pretty candles. So this
You
is
can
awesome.
save money, you can repurpose things, you can find, scents that you enjoy that make you happy, and then you can make it with just some really simple, easy steps.